Take a picture as your memory starts to fade. Was it something that you felt, or was it something you made?
Hey guys, MnBren05 here, and today we're going to be doing something a little bit different. This is not going to be a reaction video per se. We're not watching any challenges. What we'll be doing is looking at one of my favorite websites, Reddit, and going through one of their subreddits. This one is going to be what's called Blunder Years. If you're unfamiliar, we're going to open up the website real quick and take a quick peek and show you what they're all about. Okay, so Blunder Years. True blunders only. So this is kind of a website that celebrates the kind of uniqueness and weirdness that kids have, and some of the things you might regret doing as a kid, and kind of pictures. So these people are pretty brave. They're submitting pictures of themselves at probably one of the most socially awkward and vulnerable times of your life. When you're a teenager, you're really just trying to figure it out and be cool and fit in and kind of find your way through life. So I think this is going to be interesting. I don't look at the subreddit very often. I just kind of stumbled across it, but I'm very interested in seeing this. So what we will do is kind of sort through this. We're gonna go easy mode and sort top, and let's do all time. Okay, and let's start looking through these. I am just going to hit the show images button right here, and we are going to start scrolling through these and see what we get. And I'm hoping there's going to be some good stuff on here. I know from previous experiences, then I went through that myself. Granted, that was about 15 to 16 years ago at this point. We do some weird stuff when we're kids. You might want to wear that kind of weird cowboy hat to school, but you see that in 10 to 15 years and you're like, wow, why did I wear orange every day? I really wasn't unique. I was just imitating something I saw in life. So let's take a look at these and see what we get. Okay, first one. Thought it would be cool to make a Kinect's body armor. Okay, that one's not too cringy. Yeah, it's a blunder, but that's actually pretty cool. I gotta respect that dude. I always liked Kinects. I liked Legos growing up. I had an Erector set. That is actually really neat, and I love that Christmas tree back there. That reminds me of something in the late 90s, kind of early 2000s, just overloaded with stuff. You can see some tinsel on there, and you never see that anymore. So let's keep going. Okay, after living with an extremely awkward senior portrait for 15 years, I tracked down the original photographer's sets to remake the highlights. Oh my god. Okay, see, no, this guy's, he's a little bit older than me, but he's in my age bracket, and and that takes me back. Wearing those cargo shorts with those kind of dorky, leather braided belts, and then tucking in a polo, and oh my god. And then, of course, you had to wear it open. Even better would be if he would have had some, puka shells or some type of necklace, and then he's got the dirty old kicks right there. Look like some Nikes, some Reeboks. Yeah, pretty cool picture. That one, again, you can definitely tell the blunder that it doesn't look very good, compared to now. But the fact that he was able to redo this and he can look back and laugh at it, that's really cool. I think that's very neat. How he also recreated the balloon animals. I'm not sure if that's a hobby or if that was just some random thing he picked. So that's very, very cool. Okay. Why, yes, my vest was homemade. PM me for orders. Oh my god. Oh. You know what the worst part about this is? Okay. So obviously she's wearing an old lady, style vest in that awful turtleneck in that terrible rose color. The glasses don't fit the face. They're kind of a weird purpley color too. She's got some type of scrunchy thingamabobber hiding up in here. Looks like she's wearing some freaking, I don't know, chiffon or something on her head. Good Lord. And then this one's not her fault. It was probably the terrible photographer that this school hired to actually take these pictures. Look at those teeth, and she's just all like she was mid sneeze or something. And they always, you went to, okay, if you guys aren't familiar with these, photography like they do in, U.S. high schools, especially in the, it was like the 80s, 90s, and early 2000s. These people would come in from this company and they clearly didn't give a crap about their job. And I swear the women that used to pose this and the guys that would come in too, they would have you sit down on this little square and they would have you point your feet like directly in front of you, and then they'd tell you to turn like halfway like this, and then they'd always take your head and tell you to do this. So you looked like you just freaking snapped your neck or something, or you just had that girl from The Ring come and like suck the life out of you. So you're sitting there like, they always put then you'd smile, you'd be like, or and they'd always sit there and like move your face, and oh my god, it was so bad. I always just ignored them and kind of went with it, but my god, you can tell that she wasn't ready, or the woman did something, or one of her friends. Oh man, I feel bad for her. Puppies and Kittens vest. Oof. That would I bet that's worth a pretty penny now on eBay with all those hipsters. Okay, next one says 1996 high school yearbook picture. Oh boy, the 90s were not a kind time for fashion, just like the 80s. There was a lot of rough stuff going on there, so let's take a look. Oh no. Oh no. Well, okay, let's start with the fact that other than the hair and the accessories, it's a nice shirt. He clearly wore a nice collared shirt for polo. He wanted to be nice on picture day. You gotta look fresh. You gotta make mom proud. You gotta dress up. You gotta dust shoulders off, look good. Because grandma's gonna have that on the mantle for the rest of her life. It. Grandma representing 24/7. She's proud of her little baby, and mom too. She's gonna have that in those little clocks that have all the pictures from K through 12 that go around. But oh, good Lord. Mama let her baby express his style, and baby style ain't too good. Oh, boy. So, my initial reaction is, why did he glue ramen noodles to his head? But clearly that's just his very burnt hair that's been bleached. His hair looks like it's more naturally dark if you kind of look at, like around the root area. It looks like he has a darker brown or black hair, and he's just fried it completely. And to top that off, I'm gonna guess that's Kool-Aid, because that was a thing in the 90s and the 2000s. Dye your hair with Kool-Aid, and you had to strip off those layers if you had darker hair to kind of get it to stick if it was a lighter color. And holy moly, and that choker, oh, that looks like he just went to Pet Supply Sus, man. And he just, said, hey, yo, where ya, Rottweiler chains? And they're like, we got you, fam. They're in the back. And he just picked out one and went with it. And he's got a whole bunch of, ear piercings, whatever. Those are fine. But that shirt, that's clearly looks like, he's going for the Nirvana kind of vibe. Oh boy. Other than that, I gotta say, he's got a nice smile, which is something I could never say about myself. Whenever it came to yearbooks, these kind of picture day pictures, I was always the, weird, awkward smile, like, or if I did smile, I'd be like, or even worse, the one year, I think it was my sister. She was trying to smile, and like me, she has sensitive eyes to light and wind, and she doesn't like having her picture taken. So what she ended up doing was trying to smile and manage one of these. And she looked demented. And the freaking high school, or no, it wasn't high school, it was elementary school, picture person took it and thought it was fine. And they ordered prints for my family. And then she had to go on picture day and obviously get that redone because she looked terrible. But at least he's got a nice smile. Even if grandma and mom are cool, they know They know what it is. They've been teenagers. So, that's something you can put up on the mantle and look at it and be like, yeah, that's my baby. Okay, next. When my high school marching band was performing at the Liberty Bowl, wow, that's actually pretty cool. I mean, if you don't know, Liberty Bowl is part of the college football season. This is it's not one of the major bowls, but it's it's in the mid-range. Usually you do have some good teams, some maybe D1, D2 teams playing there, and to be a band that gets to play there, that's pretty nice. I mean, high school playing in a college event, that's actually a big deal for these kids, and I can only imagine how neat that experience was. But it says, and I ran into two guys who looked vaguely like me. I'm in the middle. Oh, those are dudes. Oh, man. Oh. The biggest cringe here is that hair. It's just the, messy, unkempt, curly hair that it does not look good on anyone. I don't care who you are. This looks like you got a perm at some freaking, Circle K or BP station. It's just totally Sherwin-Williams. Look at this, Even Bob Ross had some tight curls. This is just, wild and unruly. Good Lord. Whew. And then the metal fingers, man. Oof. The only thing metal about you is that trumpet you paid, bro. That's it. Okay, let's get past that. I just saw that dude's throwing up the shocker. Yeah, it's tight. She won't be after that one. Oh, this is not a kid's show, by the way. My conservative Christian college yearbook photoshopped my punk rock spikes into a white afro. Oh my God. Guys, I haven't even seen this yet, and this is already gold. And this can't be cringe, and this isn't a blunder. This is a school doing something that is just totally, baffling. Oh my God. That's great. Okay. So he's clearly punk rock. You can see he's got kind of like the safety pins going on around here. He's got the camo jacket, looks like cut off sleeves, the band tee. And, if you kind of look in here, you can see where his spikes are. And they've just clearly, fabricated this hair on him. That looks terrible. Oh my God. Excuse me. I'm still getting over that cold, by the way. Oof. That's not a fail on him, though. I'm going to tell this guy, collar popping, that's not your fault, bro. You had some tight style, but man, your school really screwed up. They just didn't want you. I mean, it literally looks like, they took like one of those gigantic fluff balls and put it behind his head during the picture just to get rid of it, because you can see where his natural hair is, and I don't think it looks that bad. All right, guys, who's next? I was 10 when I realized people with no bangs had to grow them out, not cut them off. Oh, no. Oh, no. This girl totally Sherwin-Williams'd her hair and freaking chopped it. Oh, good Lord. I feel bad for those parents and that child. Oh, my God. This just reminds me of Jim Carrey in Dumb and Dumber. When the officer comes up to the car and he grabs that bottle from him and he's like, "Give me that, you pumpkin pie haircutted freak." I mean, she looks like she could be a freaking stand-in for a high elf in Lord of the Rings. Oh my God. She's just totally, Oh, good Lord. That poor girl. Oh man, I don't know if that's a blunder, but that poor child, that is a lot of real estate to make up for right there. And you can, oh man, if she had some bangs, that would definitely help out. Next, I was a 40-year-old woman at 13. Oh, I feel so bad for her. She has one of those very frumpy looks in this picture, and she's wearing like those old woman, earrings, middle age. She's got a teardrop necklace, and she's wearing all black. It also doesn't help that she's posed next to this, kid right here. You could probably do, a lot better than that. Next, Senior yearbook photo was in 2002. Frosted tips and NSYNC. Oh, good lord. He looks like he tried to copy JT. Oh, man. And the sad thing is, I knew so many kids who did that, and they looked so dumb. The frosted tips, the tiger strikes. Oh, boy. And then he's wearing those glasses on top of that. Oh, boy. Oh. That one's a pretty epic fail. I mean, this is something you'll look back on and you'll laugh. So, kudos for him for posting that. Okay, for me, 7th grade picture day was actually just a file to flavor down. He's freaking Guy Fieri. Yeah, Guy Fieri here. I'm just driving stuff. Yeah, Triple D. Guy Fieri. Oh, man. He does look like him, too. I wonder how long ago that was. Oh, Eagle Fort 91. I'm sorry, man. You've clearly been ripped off by Guy Fieri. You should go to your nearest law office and find an attorney. There's someone impersonating you, and he's got a terrible TV show too. Oh, that Frost. Oh my God. And you know what the sad part is? It looks like he's bleached his hair to achieve that color. Oh my God. I like that necklace though. I had one that was similar to that, and I can see how it doesn't really fit with anything, but oof, guitar pick shape right there. Oof. And those flames. Watch yourself, ladies, or else you'll get burned. What's next? Ginger hair, freckles, pale skin. This kid is going to be too popular at school. Can you ever feel it? Oh my God. Oh my God. He's got a freaking bowl cut. You know, he's a cute kid. Who knows how long ago this was, but those freckles, and I've got freckles and a fair complexion, but luckily I do not have this carrot hair. Oh my God. They just, right all the way around and said, done. That's like something mom and dad would do in the bathroom. You can see the uneven choppy marks. You need to go get your money back. That Walmart just ripped you off. Oh, that poor kid. Okay. Right before a brutal transfer from homeschool to public school circa 2007. This one's going to be bad, it sounds like. Oh my. Ooh. So, from homeschool to public school, you can tell he's got that look like, his mom's kept him inside a bubble for 20 years and has only fed him, Cheetos and freaking peanut butter and jelly sandwiches. It's just, got the shirt with the open collar, and he's wearing the sweater vest in 2007. I mean, that's something I'd expect from like 1997 or late 80s. That was kind of in then. And those oval glasses, those don't look good on anyone. I don't care who you are. Just do your kids a favor, do yourself a favor. Buy a good pair of frames, something with a little bit more square design or just larger. They just don't fit his face. Oh goodness. And those colors, the clash there. Oof. Poor kid. Oh no. And he's even wearing it. Oh God. Okay, so to make it even worse, he's not wearing this tucked into his pants like I've seen many people do. He has it untucked through his pants and under the sweat. Oh geez, that poor kid. All right, homecoming 2012. Yes, that's my real hair. Yes, I spend an hour on it every day. Oh boy, this is gonna be good. Oh my God. Oh my God. The sad thing is I used to go for the kind of scene girls who had that kind of wild hair, and they did the heavy eye makeup and the liner and everything. Other than that, she's looks fine. She looks very normal. She's dressed very nicely. I can do without these stupid bracelets. That was really popular when I was in high school. Although that was substantially before this. Oh boy. It's a shame you have such a nice dress like that, and then you add those tacky accessories and the hair. Oh, good God. She looks like a freaking peacock, like she's got this number going on the back of her head. Oh my God, those poor parents. I mean, you can tell grandma would probably be like, "Oh, honey, you look so nice." And then the minute you walk out the door, she's like, "Ugh, ugh," just dry heaving in the bathroom. I mean, I imagine the first time she did it, she walked down the stairs and her father's like, she's like, "Hey, Dad, check out my hair." And he's sitting in his chair reading his paper, and he's like, "Oh, not now, damn it." And she's like, "No, look at it. I want to show you. It's really cool." And he goes, "Oh, fine." And he turns around and goes, "Cool." And just totally shocked by what he sees. Ooh, yeah, I can see where that would be a definite, a blunder. Okay, next. My legs and feet hit puberty before the rest of me. Ooh. Okay, that one's not so much a blunder. We're going to skip that one. He's just a kid who looks like he's a little bit hairy. Okay, fair enough. I don't know if you can call that a blunder as much as puberty. Glamour shot blunder, 7 years old. Oh my God. So, my sister actually had a party where they went and got these glamour shots for her birthday one year, and they rode in a limo, whole deal. And they all came out looking like they're some freaking, gold girl, like they're getting ready for Shady Pines. And this poor child, she's got the glitter shirt. She looks like Beverly Goldberg. She's got those ridiculous earrings. The hair is all big and permed up. Oh, man. I hope this was sometime in the 80s or 90s. If this was more recent, I feel so bad for that child. Oh, that poor child. Oof. Those glamour shots aren't kind to anyone. I don't care who you are. Oh, 1996. Perfect. Yep. Apparently, I didn't know how to smile in first grade. Excuse me. That is absolutely perfect. I love this one. This is just so wholesome. It puts a smile on your face when you see him, because you can tell he's, they tell him smile, and then he's probably thinking in his mind, what do I do? And I can just imagine that movie Inside Out where, all the alarms are going off and they're trying to control what he's doing, or SpongeBob when the brain's trying to figure out what to do and they're all arguing in his mind. And he just, does the first thing that comes to his mind. He's like, that is too precious. If I was his parent, that'd be a picture I'd hold on to the rest of my life. And, I'd bring that out for every girl that came over, or guy, or significant other, whoever, that came over. I'd chill at every family event. I think that is just too funny. And I'm sure he looks back at that and he's like, whoa. Okay, guys. Let's do one more, and then we will move on to another video after this. This will be the end of this video, though. Okay, I grew up in a small Midwest town. My mom convinced me to take urban hip-hop dance classes. Oh, boy. I think we know how this is going to turn out. Oh, no. Oh, no. Okay, so by small Midwest town, I mean, that could mean a lot of places, but we're automatically thinking somewhere, between Pennsylvania all the way over to Iowa, downwards a little bit. And, oh man, nothing about that says urban hip-hop to me. This says straight up, we're trying to appropriate Afro-American culture. And, oh boy, I mean, he looks like he could be an extra for, a Public Enemy video, or, Jesus, I don't even know what to say about him. Those colors, though, oh God, the 90s were so bad with fashion. I mean, we had some cool stuff like members-only jackets and starter jackets, but stuff like this and everything in neon, I don't know what our obsession was with neon. I loved it too, but holy moly. And he's got that kind of like black, I don't know if that's like a leotard thing, but I mean, it might even just be a standard tank top, but holy moly, that is bad. Oh man, try and get away with that in 2018, I bet you'd fail. Okay guys, that's going to do it for this video. This was kind of our just little stroll through our Blunder Years on Reddit. It's a subreddit on that website. A lot of good pictures on here, and a lot of these are really fun. I enjoyed seeing what some people, were put through as through their childhood, I should say. And some of these pictures, like this one, just cracks me up. That is just too much. He's just so funny. You can just, that's so honest of a child. And then some of these, oh goodness, these poor children, what they put themselves through, and then what they were put through. Oh goodness, we're just kind of reviewing everything right now. That one's still kind of cool. I like that one. That's funky. It's like all steampunk and shit. Okay, well, thanks for tuning in, guys. This was Matt for Square Reacts, and we will see you on the next video. Thanks for watching.